Hi everyone, welcome to the Brandeis Study Abroad virtual information session. I'm so excited that you're about to start off with your study abroad process. But first, let me show you where our office is. Come along!
Welcome to the Office of Study Abroad. In this information session, we are going to give you some information on starting the process and your next steps on your study abroad journey. Topics covered will include why study abroad, am I eligible to study abroad, earning credit from abroad, how to choose a program, application process and deadlines, and next steps in the process. Don't forget there's a quiz after, so pay attention to this important information.
There are so many reasons to study abroad. 40% of Brandeis students will do so at some point during their time here. Studying abroad allows you to construct a broader and richer perspective of the world and your place in it.
There are over 300 Brandeis approved programs all across the globe and all different types of students who go abroad each year. Science majors, athletes, students with disabilities, first-generation students, LGBTQ students. If you're worried about any part of your identity and how it might be received or perceived abroad, speak with an advisor. We have the resources and skills to talk to you about individual locations or programs, or at least know who to ask.
Am I eligible for study abroad? Here are some quick guidelines for determining if you are eligible for studying abroad academic year, fall, or spring semester. Summer is a little bit different, so we'll get to that later. For the academic year, fall, or spring semester, you must have a minimum GPA requirement of 3.0, be in good judicial and academic standing within the university, have no incomplete on your transcript by the time you study abroad, be able to finish your university and major credits by graduation, and have declared at least one major before the application deadline. You also must be a member of the junior class or first semester of your senior class. This means that you return to Brandeis and complete one semester before graduation. Some countries, there's a language requirement. We thought of an easy way to remember which countries these are. GFISH, German, French, Italian, Spanish, and Hebrew. If you want to study in any location that speaks primarily these languages, you must have at least 2 semesters of that language fulfilled before you go abroad. GFISH is an easy way to remember the location if you're looking to study a foreign language abroad. Quick tip, even if your grasp of language is far from fluent, any effort will put you at a higher advantage when you're there. Summer study abroad. Brandeis does not have an eligibility policy for summer study abroad. A student can attend an approved summer study abroad program from after their first year until before graduation, as long as they meet the requirements for their chosen program. No matter what your major is, you can earn Brandeis credit for studying abroad. You can complete a major requirement, a general university requirement, finish up language classes, or even take creative arts classes, something totally unique. All these options are possible while studying abroad. If you're thinking about spending the fall or the spring semester abroad, you should know that you will earn 16 credits for your classes abroad as long as you take a full course load, earn high enough grades, and take classes that are approved for Brandeis credit. If you would like to earn major or minor credit, be sure to check with the study abroad liaison in your departments for approval. For the summer semester, students usually take a couple of classes for credit. Most students use these credits to earn major or minor credit, as well as fulfill general university requirements. Some students will also earn 4 credits per class they take, but this depends on how much external credit they have already brought into Brandeis.
How do I choose a study abroad program? This is a question you are probably asking yourself. With over 200 approved programs, there are many options to find the best fit for you. All majors and minors at Brandeis can study abroad, and the earlier you plan, the better. Selecting a study abroad program for a year, summer, or semester can be a tough process, but we're here to help. Here are some ways to start thinking about your options. First, make a list. In your list, try to answer the following questions. What attracted you to Brandeis? And which of these qualities might you look for in a program abroad? Next, how do you want this experience to complement or supplement your academic experience at Brandeis? Will this experience help you to explore a professional field you're interested in or allow you to undertake a research project in a new country? Finally, can you develop your language skills while abroad to allow you to work more internationally after you graduate? After making a list, make sure to complete the Advising and Goals questionnaire in your online account. This questionnaire will help you collect your thoughts and assist your advisor in helping you in your search. The questionnaire may be found by logging into your student account. From the applicant homepage, click on Advising Application. In your advising application, select Item 1, the Study Abroad Advising and Goals Questionnaire. This short questionnaire will help you tell your advisor when you are interested in studying abroad, what countries you might be interested in, how you think study abroad will factor into your Brandeis academic experience, your majors or fields of interest, and many more questions. Now that you've made your list and completed the Advising and Goals questionnaire in your online account, it's time to research program options. The Study Abroad website has many resources that can help you gather information and prepare for your year, semester, or summer abroad. You can visit our webpage by typing in brandeis.edu/abroad. One of the best resources to help you explore programs and narrow down options is the Approved Programs list. You may find lists of approved programs for summer, year, and semesters abroad. For summer study abroad, click on the Approved Affiliated Programs tab and choose Summer Abroad. Under Summer Abroad, you'll find a link for approved programs, which will tell you more about the over 60 off-campus study programs offered in the summer. For year and semester study abroad programs, under Approved Affiliated Programs again, choose Year and Semester Abroad, and again choose Approved Programs. This will tell you more about the options available during the semester or year abroad. Next, you can access a list of approved programs by clicking on the Brandeis Study Abroad Approved list. In order to search for programs that suit your needs, we recommend choosing the Advanced Search tab, which will allow you to search by things like major, minor, place of study, language, or different experiential learning components like internships. So for example, if you are a biology major, you can choose biology, and maybe you're interested in studying somewhere in Spanish. And you can choose Spanish as the language, and you're going to hit search, and this will bring you to a list of programs that meet the criteria of having some form of biology that you can study and in the Spanish language. If you want to learn more about a program, you can click on the title of it. So we're going to click on the SIT Panama program. And this brings you to a brochure page where you can learn more about the program, anywhere from Brandeis deadlines to areas of study, language requirements, GPA requirements, housing options, and more. You can read through the program here, or you can also click on the program's homepage to learn more information directly from the program. These sites tend to have more detailed information. If it's a program you like and you'd like to come back to it and save it later or tell your advisor more about it, you can click on the Save button right here, and that will save the program to your profile. Once you have narrowed down a list of programs that interest you, you can connect with other helpful resources to learn more about the programs. Your first helpful resource are abroad101.com evaluations. Many Brandeis students go abroad each year, and when they come back, they tell us about their experience on these evaluations. You can read them at abroad101.com. Next, faculty are an incredibly useful resource when choosing a study abroad program. You'll be required to meet with the study abroad liaison for your major as part of the application, but meeting with your faculty advisor may give you insight into what other students have done in the past. Don't forget to clue in your family on your research for study abroad. They're going to want to know where you're going and why. It'll help them brag about you to their friends later. The study abroad ambassadors are peer advisors who have returned from studying abroad already. They've been through this process and have spent time abroad. The ambassadors can tell you how the process really works and what it's like living in specific locations. Each ambassador hosts drop-in hours each week, no appointment required. You can also attend one or more study abroad events. Each year we host a number of events to help you research and prepare. The biggest is our study abroad fair hosted each September, where you can speak directly with over 40 program representatives in attendance. And last but not least is the study abroad advising staff. We've studied abroad, visited many of the programs on the approved list, and we're happy to talk to you about it. Make an appointment with an advisor after completing this video assessment and your study abroad advising and goals questionnaire. To make an appointment, visit brandeisabroad.youcanbook.me.
Your choices for when to study abroad include academic year, fall, spring, and summer. Determining when to study abroad can be as tricky as deciding where to go. There are many things to consider, such as Brandeis campus life, Brandeis courses, weather, and holidays. If you want to truly immerse yourself in a culture, then spending a full year abroad is the best way to accomplish this goal. It also shows your full commitment to this challenge, and it will enhance your foreign language skills. There are a few programs that are exclusively for students studying abroad for the full year. There are many great reasons to study in the fall. Programs are smaller with more individual attention. Scholarships tend to be less competitive in the fall, and in many locations the weather is better. Brandeis also has an activity-packed spring semester, which many students hate to miss, with activities including Spring Fest, commencement, many theater productions, and more. Going abroad in the fall can also help you be back in time to find a great summer internship or job.
A large portion of Brandeis students choose spring semester to study abroad. Spring is a great option for many students, depending on the program and the coursework you want to study while abroad. A summer study abroad experience is the perfect way to gain international experience, complete some requirements, and still spend your fall and spring semesters on Brandeis campus. There are also no Brandeis eligibility requirements for a summer abroad. Although programs will have their own requirements, you can study abroad any summer after you started Brandeis and before graduation.
There are over 300 approved programs you can choose from, varying in terms of location, academic strengths, language, and much more.
University-based programs. In university-based programs, you will enroll in regular classes and study alongside students from the host country. This program allows for the most interaction with local students. Visiting students are assimilated into classes and are graded in the same way as native classmates. Classes follow the local academic calendar, and semesters may start earlier or later than Brandeis. University programs normally offer housing in dorms or in student apartments. When applying to a university-based program, you may be applying directly to the institution, such as London School of Economics, or through a US-based intermediary, such as Arcadia, CIEE, or IFSA Butler. These providers can offer increased support to students, such as orientations, housing registration, advising, and on-site staff support. Some examples of university-based programs include CIEE, University of Cape Town, Tel Aviv University, and our Korea University Exchange Program.
Study-centered based programs. Classes are offered specifically for international students.
These classes are often offered in English or in the local language. Courses in the academic calendar are more likely to have similar structure to U.S. universities. Most often, study-centered programs are composed of foreign students, many from other U.S. universities studying abroad as well. Housing can include homestay options as well as some dorms or apartment-style housing. Some examples of study center-based programs include DIS, Danish Institute for Study Abroad, Kyoto Consortium of Japanese Studies.
In a field-based program, students have the opportunity to approach academic learning in a very new way. Most programs focus on specific themes such as social justice, community, ecology, or public health. Field-based programs tend to be small in size with about 25 students or less. Courses are taught by local experts, professors, or visiting scholars, but you won't be in the classroom all day. Instead, you're more likely to be visiting local organizations, performing research, or doing community service work. These programs tend to follow the U.S. academic calendar and have varied housing options. Many of these programs are intended for those seeking to spend time outside of their comfort zone. Some examples of field-based programs include School for Field Studies Sustainable Development in Costa Rica and SIT's Community Health and Social Policy Program in South Africa. Internships offer a unique way to immerse yourself in a local society and also gain a deeper understanding of a particular field. Several organizations sponsor academic internships that allow you to gain real-world experience in a private firm, NGO, arts association, or government body. All internship programs offer other courses along with the internship, with many being taught in a style similar to a study center program, although others may be on a university-based program. Some examples of internship programs include Boston University Auckland Internship Program and CET Prague.
The Brandeis and Siena program is taught by Brandeis Fine Art faculty at the Siena Art Institute. This 8-credit summer program allows students to learn from some of the masterworks of art and explore Italian culture. Courses are taught in English during this 5-week intensive program and can fulfill fine arts and creative arts requirements. The program is open to students from all levels of studio art experience. Students will have access to the many museums of Siena, and the program includes site visits in and around the Tuscan region.
The Brandeis in Copenhagen program is a 2-course, 5.5-week intensive summer program combining microeconomic theory and behavior economics in Copenhagen, Denmark. The program is a culturally immersive, experiential learning experience where you will come in direct contact with European and Scandinavian case studies and current issues. You will study economic theory and applications in the classroom, engage with speakers on European policy issues, and visit places of economic interest, such as businesses, markets, and government institutions.
Once you've chosen your favorite program, it's time to apply. The most important part of the study abroad application process is to apply on time. There are 2 steps and 2 applications to complete in order to study abroad.
Step 1 is the Brandeis step. First, you must open an advising account to get the process started. Your task on the advising account is to complete the checklist. Once the advising checklist is finished, you are then able to meet with a study abroad advisor. In this meeting, an advisor will officially open your Brandeis application. The Brandeis application is due in February for fall, spring, or academic year programs, or in March for summer programs.
The Brandeis application is very straightforward and outlined in your application account. An example of what your application may look like is shown here. Parts of the Brandeis application include your application statement of 1,000 words, your emergency contact information, your application photo, which can be any appropriate selfie you choose, your declared majors and minors, a statement of agreement, the study abroad funding workshop, a financial aid quiz, and finally, your academic proposal of study and your program application advisor approval. The academic proposal of study is a proposal of courses that you will take while abroad. This form should be signed by the study abroad faculty liaison for all of your majors and minors, even if you are not planning on taking courses in those departments while abroad. Finally, for some programs, you may be asked to submit 1 letter of recommendation. The summer application is similar, but requires a different academic proposal of study form. Applications for Brandeis-led programs also have different requirements, so it is best to speak with an advisor to know what you'll need. As a reminder, the Brandeis deadlines are February for fall, spring, and academic year programs, and March for summer programs. The second step is your program application. For students planning to study abroad during the academic year or fall, the program application is also due before the February deadline. All programs will publish various deadlines, but you should follow the deadlines given to you by Brandeis. Spring applicants still need to complete the Brandeis application by the February deadline, but can complete their program application over the summer. There are some exceptions to this. For example, if you're planning to apply to UCL, the deadline for the fall and academic year is in early January. Also, if you plan to apply to DIS, the program in Denmark, you will only complete a Brandeis application. While the Brandeis-led programs follow the same deadlines, there is not a second application for these programs. Summer program applications vary widely. Some are as early as late December, and others may be in April.
The Brandeis application deadline is mid-March, and you're encouraged to check your program's website to learn about their application deadline. Please be aware that while all program applications are different, many will require at least one recommendation and a Brandeis transcript. You should plan accordingly to request these requirements in time.
We're really excited that you're going to be joining us on this experience of a lifetime. Now, here are a few next steps that you have to remember. Make sure to take the info session quiz, complete the advising goals questionnaire, learn more about how to fund your study abroad by watching the finances video, research a program, make an appointment with your study abroad advisor, and once you've chosen a program, work with them to open an application, and remember to complete your application by the Brandeis deadline. Have fun!